Dear students, how are you? I hope you all are well. I am Mahbubus, Associate Professor English, Cumilla Victoria Government College. In today's class, I intend to impart you a lesson on Kalpana Chawla. The passage on her appears in Lesson-3 Unit-1 of your English for Today textbook. Indeed, this class was assigned to me Mr. Ibrahim Khalil, assistant professor. He suddenly fell ill. We hope and pray to the Almighty for his speedy recovery. I, for the time being, substitute him. So let us start the lesson. Kalpana Chawla, her lifespan is 17 March 1962 to 1st February 2003. It is a comparatively long passage, so the pains of reading the entire passage should be spared. I would like to mention some important points. Some of the words of the passage are underlined. The meaning of these words are given below the passage. Kalpana Chawla is an Indian-born astronaut. She completed her graduate degree in the Punjab University, Punjab Engineering College, India, in 1982. She moved to the United States of America the same year. She became an American citizen in 1991. But before that, she completed her master's and PhD in the universities of the United States of America. She started her career as a NASA astronaut in 1995. It is a prestigious career indeed. NASA is the National Aeronautic and Space Administration of the United States of America. An astronaut is one of the persons in charge of a spacecraft or a space shuttle. He works in that spacecraft and also travels on board of it in space. She undertook 2 space missions, both on board of a space shuttle Columbia. Her first mission on 19 November 1997 was safe. That means she could make a safe return to the Earth after her space journey. However, the second mission was disastrous. Let us move to the next page. After a 16-day scientific mission in space, on 1st February 2003, Columbia disintegrated over Texas. Texas is the state of the United States of America, during its re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere. A space mission is indeed a hazardous undertaking, because in entering the space and coming back to the Earth, the space shuttle has to negotiate gravitation. And indeed, when it entered the atmosphere, that is, a space shuttle Columbia entered the atmosphere of this Earth, it severely malfunctioned. Its engine sprung a leak, and one of its wings broke down, resulting in the crash landing of the space shuttle and the tragic death of all its crews. So Kalpana Chawla may be esteemed as an enterprising spirit. An enterprising person considers it better to rise and fall than never rise at all. No longer to detain you in that passage, let us move to the next page. Meaning of some select words. Schooling. Schooling is the present participle form of school, but in this passage it has become a non-finite verb. A non-finite verb cannot function as verb. It functions either as adjective or noun. In this passage, schooling is used as a noun, and when a non-finite verb is used as a noun, it is called gerund. Definition of schooling. In this passage, schooling conveys the meaning number A. That means the sentence in this passage is that she completed her earlier schooling at Tagore Bell Niketan Senior Secondary School. While memorizing a word, dear students, you must learn the part of speech of a word. If it is used as more than one part of a speech, you should learn all the parts of speech of the word. Now, the next word, last. Last is a verb. In a dictionary entry, lexicographical entry, a verb is always entered with a label, that is intransitive or transitive or both. You should learn the verb with this categorizing, that is with its intransitive or transitive use, or both use, if it is used both intransitive and transitively. In this passage, last conveys the meaning number 1. The meaning number 1 is to continue in time. Example, the movie lasted about 2 hours. The next page. Malfunction. Mal is the prefix. The Bengali equivalent for prefix is uposargo. A prefix is fixed at the initial part of, is added to the initial part of a word to modify its meaning, or at least to give some flavor to its meaning. Malfunction is used as a verb, intransitive verb, or as a noun. In this passage, malfunction conveys the meaning number A, that is, it is used as an intransitive verb. Now, subcontinent comes the subcontinent. Subcontinent, the Bengali equivalent of subcontinent is Upo-Mahadesh. A subcontinent is a large landmass, but it is smaller in size than a continent. But in other respects, such as biodiversity, geographical variety, and cosmopolitan population, a subcontinent comes close to matching a continent. An ideal subcontinent in this planet is the Indian subcontinent. The definitions and most of the examples are taken from Merriam-Webster Dictionary of America, of the United States of America. So let us move to the next page. Now come the question pattern. Two types of question appear here. That is multiple choice questions bearing 5 marks and short questions bearing 5 marks. Each multiple choice question bears 1 mark and for each short question, 2 marks are allotted. I have given on this some sample questions. Sample multiple choice question. Choose the correct answer from the alternatives. Which of the following is not the relevant subject for an astronaut? Astronomy, astrology, cosmology, ballistics. The answer is astrology. Astrology is the study of heavenly bodies, that means the stars, planets, etc., for the purpose of predicting a man's destiny or the future of course of events. So astrology is not related to the study of an astronaut. It is an irrelevant subject for an astronaut. Now comes the sample short questions. What does NASA stand for? NASA is an abbreviation. The enlargement of NASA is not given in your passage, but you should know the enlargement of the abbreviations appearing in your passage comprehensions in your textbook. NASA is a very famous organization. NASA stands for National Aeronautics and Space Administration. It is a government agency of the United States of America. The second question, what is a space shuttle? A space shuttle. Answer, a space shuttle is a vehicle designed for to and fro flights between the Earth and space. It is launched into space with the help of a rocket, but is capable of returning to the Earth under its own steam. That means unaided by a rocket. So dear students, I think it is all for today's session. Thank you and goodbye.